Hi guys, it's Christine from Scott Family Homestead, and today I am going to be building some chicken tractors. Now, my most well-known post online on Pinterest and on my website is a chicken tractor that I made 10 years ago when we first started keeping meat birds. The original post was called $40 DIY Chicken Tractor. Now, I get lots of comments on this post in recent years saying you could never build that for $40, and that is true. You could 10 years ago, but now things have changed quite a bit. So we're going to do an updated post on it today. I'm going to show you on a YouTube video and all the details of how I do it. I've got a few new ideas for this time, so this is going to be Chicken Tractor 2.0. You can also use this to protect your raised beds from things like rabbits or smaller animals. You can use this as a rabbit run. You can use it for, like I said, chickens. It fits about 25 to 30 meat birds. So if you're going to be doing a larger batch, like 50, you're going to want to make 2 of these. I wouldn't do it a whole lot bigger just because it gets harder to move. So today I'm going to show you my cut lists and everything on how I make it. We're going to start by making the base of it because that's the part that can be used for multiple different projects. And then I'll show you what I'm going to do for the top of it this time. I've got some metal roofing to put on there and a little door to make it easier to feed and water. So I'm going to start with the cut list for the base of our chicken tractor. Now I do a lot of things in increments of 2 feet. You'll notice that. And that is because when you cut the 6-foot 1x4s for your sides, you will end up with 24-inch 1x4s left over. The materials list and the cut list in my blog post, so make sure you check out my blog, scottfamilyhomestead.com, and I'm going to have the Chicken Tractor 2.0 on there with all of this information. And what you will need for that is 10 8-foot 1x4s and just 1 8-foot 2x2. Alright, there's 2 things that make this plan different to other ones that I have seen online. The first is that we want extra sturdy corners. So we're going to use the 2x2s and we're going to actually put a 1x4 on each side of it. That's going to make a really nice and sturdy corner so that it can be pulled around the yard, because with this chicken tractor we're going to want to move it every day. So it needs to be sturdy enough that we can pull it around. The other thing about this chicken tractor is that when you assemble it, you're going to sandwich all of your hardware cloth into different areas. But that helps keep this extra sturdy. And you're going to assemble 4 corners. These are all your 24-inch pieces. All right, we've got 4 extra sturdy corners. They are built just how we want them to so that we can sandwich our hardware cloth in there. I'm gonna go grab some hardware cloth. For this, since we're doing an 8x6-foot tractor, we're gonna need 28 feet of hardware cloth. And I'm gonna show you how we lay out the sides for that. We're gonna construct our sides. So we've got the 8-foot 1x4s and 6-foot 1x4s. And what we're going to do is lay our hardware cloth on top of it like this. And then we're going to sandwich it right in the middle with one of your 24-inch 1x4s. So we're going to make all 4 sides like this by stapling on that hardware cloth. I'm using 1/8 inch because that's what I got in my pickup order. I tried to order 1/2 inch, so if the 1/2 inch is cheaper, I would go with that. It'll work just fine. You don't need it this super fine mesh. But we're going to go ahead and build our 4 sides. We've got 4 panels. We've got 4 of our corners. Now we're going to layer this. You want the side that has the mesh on it to sit right inside the corner like that. And this is how you're going to secure all the edges to make them just a little bit more sturdy. And you can build out your rectangle like this. But there you go, this could be used, you'd probably want to do it on a smaller scale for like a raised bed, fencing, but this will keep animals out. It's going to work perfect for our chickens. You could use it for a rabbit run. So previously on my last post, I did a 4-foot section of plywood. We just put a support through the middle and then we did wire on the other half. Today I've got 2 3-foot sections of roofing we're going to put on here, and then we're going to build a door on the end, so we will do that next. We ordered these custom cut roofing from Menards. They're about $20 a panel for a 6-foot section. And you can get these in any color you want. So we actually ordered a couple in green and a couple in blue. We're gonna have 2 tractors that we're building. And that way we can communicate easier with each other. We need to move the blue tractor, we need to move the green tractor, and we will know which ones we're talking about. So today we're gonna do this green one. They come in 36-inch wide sections. 2x2s are gonna run for the support. All right, to add support for our roofing, we are putting in an 8-foot 2x2 on each end here, running the full length. I cut these 2x2s that go across. They are 70.5 inches, and they will be right at where our roofing ends. Okay, we still need to attach this, but we're figuring out the length here. So we split the difference of this here. We're going to overlap our next piece, and then we will line up this 2x2 right on the end here. This will leave 24 inches from the end of that 2x2 to the 1x4, and this is where we will create our door using the same hardware cloth, the 24-inch hardware cloth that we used all around the bottom. So what we're gonna go ahead and do now is make a 2x2 frame that will fit inside of here. That will use 2 2x2s. So we're going to do 24-inch on each side here, and then the remaining size will be 67.5 inches for the other 2 pieces. So your 24-inch pieces will be on the outside, which makes this whole panel 24 inches by 70.5 inches. Now we're going to put the same hardware cloth on it. Also going to we'll put hinges under the roofing here. And I'm going to put 1 piece of 2x2 right here for it to rest on so the door can close and it won't fall in. Ryan has insisted I call him the farm hand, which goes along with his Instagram handle, Scott Family Farm Hand. So we are going to put a couple of eye bolts on here so that we can tow it. We're going to put a little lock on our end door. We just have a little sliding lock, so we're going to go ahead and get that put together. And we will be done with our first chicken tractor. We've just got 1 more to go. We are just finishing up the roofing on the second tractor. We've got the hardware on. We've got our blue tractor and our green one, and all of our birds will be out of our house. Woo!